Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. He misses with that jab. That jab doesn't score. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just misses with that jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won the hands down.
That counter punch, Joe Louis in trouble. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Both trying for a knockout. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There's a counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That jab was blocked. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Can't score with that jab. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. That hook's blocked. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on it.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you all right?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, time.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That right hook catching air. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter. He blocks that jab. That right hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is. Here we go. It's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Good defense stopping that jab. You don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not. And we enter the 8th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to do.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. He somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You could tell. Hold that thought! The Brown Bomber in some trouble! Looks like they've shaken it off.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. Let's go.
Switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round.
Let's fight.
He's got a low left hand. Look for that right hand. Look for his right hand, work a jab, and then come back and right for his lazy jab. Just be smart. Be smart and Busy level lazy jab. He's not hurt bad, it's only a flash.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Good, Nick. Now stick to the jab. The jab's working. Beautiful, I like it.
Time out.
Come on, you're better than that. You done all that work in.
And box.
No, don't load. Don't head up. Come on. You're letting him back in now. Game plan. Get your boxing back together. Get back to your game plan. Comes at you. He throws this sharp slip left hook.
And
Okay,
time.
now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back on the job. There was a god.
Box.
That's it. You're winning this round. Nothing stupid now.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Can you continue? business.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym. That's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now.
Keep on top of him. Time.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. You've been coasted for this entire round.
Let's do it. Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
Okay, stop working.
Hands up, get your hands up. Time.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You're switching off.
Let's do it.
Body, mix it up. Mix it up. Body then head. Body then head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still want to fight?
What are you doing? Get your mind back, get your focus back, get your jab back. Just box him.
Let's go.
Don't try and blow his head off. Come on.
You're taking too much. The fight is over. Do your business.
Start doubling the jabber. This is the one yet. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Let's go.
Switching off, you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Let's do it. That's time.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You got complacent?
Let's fight.
Stay focused now. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus.
Let's do it.
Sure.